Greetings and welcome to this week's edition of One Big Thing. Kirk Goulding here, and today's one big thing is integrity. Whoa, big word, fancy word. Now, as we sit on the precipice of nuclear war with Russia and potentially China, we need to think about who these guys are and why we can't trust them at all. Have we seen any reason to trust them? Does the word mean anything? Is there any integrity in them as trading partners? I've been trading in these markets for more than 40 years, and always it's easy for them to find a problem. So first, let's look at the leaders of these countries. They're dictators. Whoa! Doesn't that mean they're not nice guys by definition? How did they get to the top of the heap anyway? Well, there's a whole bunch of dead bodies of their countrymen that they have either directly or indirectly ordered to be killed or to disappear. Now, dictators rule with an iron fist. They don't really trust anyone because they aren't trustworthy people. They fought their way to the top and plan to hang on until the bitter end. So again, by definition, they're a bunch of lying, cheating, thieving pieces of crap. They enslave people. Dissidents disappear. Invading sovereign countries ain't no big deal. Now, Vlad, he told us that he wasn't going to invade Ukraine. No, those are just training exercises. And yet he did. He tells us he had to because Ukraine would have attacked and invaded Russia first. So is it any surprise that before the ink was even dry on the whatever kind of agreement they made with Russia, Turkey, Ukraine, and Turkey, before the ink's dry, the Ruskies launch a couple of missiles into the grain facilities at Odessa. And, what the heck? The Russians have been stealing grain since they invaded, and exporting it. Oh, well, ain't no big deal. Don't worry about it. It amazes me how moral people will sell their souls to make that extra buck. God help us all. So you combine the anything but settled exporting of grain from Ukraine and questionably about what's going to happen with Russian grain from buyers and within the marketplace. It's just going to be a wild time in these markets. We see that. And we've got hot, dry weather in the EU, along with in the western part of the Corn Belt. Yet here, we continue to get rain in some parts. Yet eventually, we get rain in all parts. So the crop, it's hanging in there, and it's going to be, we're not going to know anything till October as far as U.S. production. And don't be surprised to see new highs between now and the end of the year. Wouldn't surprise me. I'd like to think they're going to go down, but we got a big problem in Russia and Ukraine. So until next time, happy trading.